Hi, this is Mauvu and Xyroah doing your feedback. If you have any questions, just ping us in the thread. Okay. Franked brain. I feel like I'm gonna forget a lot of stuff about ranked. Okay. Shouldn't we be
First
starting in
person.
F5?
Yeah, I should be in third person.
Um, oh, that's a great chest.
Where I'd feel like I'd be in F5 immediately looking around.
Yeah, yeah. Looks like there's a river over here. Let's go.
What the?
Yeah,
Okay.
fully hay bale skirt. Um, don't really want this iron sword.
I mean, you can get the golem.
Well,
The...
diamond sword though is the thing. Like,
Oh yeah, you already have crafting table, never mind. Why are we... Why?
yeah,
I
this
mean,
is.
I understand 3, but you're not getting crits on any of these hits. There's no way.
That was.
We could also like look around during that time.
Yeah, I think they were just looking for the
Yeah.
gravel, right? Because that's all they need.
Okay. Oh, I guess that's fair. Yeah. Sorry. I'm 13 obsidian, I forget.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, when they mined the hay bales, I thought they were gonna do cod struts and try and, like, save the obby.
Okay.
That I would have been very skeptical of that.
Yeah, in rank, that's a bit insane. Even, okay, that's just insane in general. Yeah, okay, 142 enter. Not bad.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. Should have
hey.
paused a lot sooner than that. Uh,
Yeah, right. I'm confused as to how this is just a sub 10. Oh, right.
yeah, this is so. I think they're just a lost cause, to be honest, because we have no
Yeah,
buckets where they got through.
I don't know how that happened.
Okay, probably just there's a 7 round video on that safe boomer.
Say Homer, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a lot more. I mean, it's a lot more safe, and it means you have to do a lot less like throwing gold inputs and all this stuff you do here. It's like you just throw like 1 gold at a
I mean, we're not
certain
even doing
block
like
height.
proper boomer because you didn't break cold block. You have no aggro. I mean,
Yeah,
you have
like
aggro now, but
I think we miscrafted it.
oh, did we? Okay,
Yeah, like we didn't need to
that's
craft both gold
guessing.
blocks.
Yeah, you have like 3 pigs. That's a bit unfortunate. Is this recorded on 30 FPS? Yeah, I think it's 30 FPS. The
Yes,
Discord
yeah.
screen share is really killing it. Fine. Um,
So, okay.
we don't know where the fort is. Um, I don't know what I'd be doing at this point.
We still have to like just check the chest, mind the backups. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
I think after that, you probably just go back down to the main treasure bridge, like wide macro, to look for the fortress. If you don't see it, you break spawner and pull that out.
I agree with that, yeah. I mean, I don't mind that we're doing
We're not.
wide here, but it's just not gonna achieve much, I think.
We're just pull out. Wait, we're just out. It's crazy.
Oh, okay.
Um,
That's crazy. Yeah.
yeah, I think if we're just not gonna break spawner here, um, you look at your quadrants, this bastion's pos. Um, so the fortress is either going to be in the negative X quadrant, the negative Z quadrant, or the negative X and negative Z quadrant over here. So, like, you're either going to this terrain or you're going on top of the treasure to go to those quadrants, or like over here. I think the best pearl here, given that, is going on top of the treasure to like maintain height. But I think going to the right is also fine. But I think going down here is just pretty much always bad.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, yeah, now you're just gonna have to, you're going down to go back up, which is just, yeah.
But like even if the fortress was like super positive C in the negative X quadrant, like it is like over there, being on top of the treasure would just be better anyway than being here. Like, so it it's just never optimal, but that's like pretty minor like decision making time or stuff. Okay, why
Oh my God,
are we
that's
like sprint
crazy
tugger or
melee.
something? Like, we fully jumped into him.
Yeah, it's just, that was really bad. We just jumped into the blaze.
Yeah, we have 29 bread. We should just like be chugging it like no tomorrow.
Yeah,
Um, you should be like mapless scanning for these
scanning.
spawners
Yeah.
because as like mobcap has been pretty filled up already, and it's like all withers, so we're not going to be able to spawn in more strays.
Why are we not going? You should be spamming gravel
Yeah, just
and not be jumping into lava. Not be walking on soul sand ever. Just use gravel for that.
and then just like movement thing here when you're running um next to just like terrain like this, you can use your soul sand to do
Head
head
hitters.
hitters on the side.
Yeah. I think there's a blaze behind the spawner too.
Just
And what are we doing? Okay. Um, just practice using diamond sword with blazes,
yeah,
I
I'm
guess,
I'm
because we're
assuming
not
this is
the
toggle sprint because yeah, there's like a
yeah.
lot of people that use toggle sprint generally find it hard to use like that sword because it's you have to crit both times.
Oh my God. Okay. Got it. Why are we right? So we're just not expanding and breaking the miscellaneous blocks. I mean, if you're not gonna expand, at least break the random blocks. Oh my God.
I think I'm probably gonna need to just rewatch this fort split after the run is done. Like, okay,
You just, I mean,
what?
I,
What is this plan?
that's nice spawn. I don't understand why we didn't expand the platform or whatever, but okay. I mean, if you're not gonna do that, at least break the miscellaneous blocks.
Also, why do we have clouds on? It's not really impactful, but
And also, your eye measuring width is like crazy 10. I mean, I don't, it's like whatever, but it's just, I've never seen someone do that.
Okay, we're looking in the right direction. Why is like maybe your sense is really high or something, but you seem to be like shaking your mouse a lot when you like placing blocks. It's
Yeah,
strange.
really jittery.
Yeah, looks like terrain was open to the right, so is it just right here? Or... This is crazy terrain.
This is
The
insane. Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
just
mean, you find terrain here, but it just looks so much more open to the right that I think this is fully incorrect. Like, what we're never playing for something like this in our life. Like,
threading the needle between gaps. It's pretty crazy.
like
But
you
yeah,
definitely gain time on your opponent with that, but
yeah,
you shouldn't
it's
be
just
playing
not
for
the right
something
thing
like that.
to. Okay.
That's just not real.
Yeah. Well, it's AMD.
Oh wait,
I don't know.
I mean, I liked the back left spike more there.
Hmm.
Like, it looks like it was about 50%, which is one
But
of the
I
like a
think this might be a
AMD
lower.
spike, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just more bloated. Are we gonna do Portland? Okay, we did. Right. It's so jittery. This has to be like extremely high
Yeah,
sense
this,
or
yeah,
something.
I'd say just like as long as your mouse pad allows for it, just try playing on or try adjusting to lower sense because
Your aim is like, I mean, you're like really compensating for your aim by like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's not good. If you have the
so
mouse space, I'd suggest lowering your sense, but clean zero.
yeah, pretty good zero.
What?
One thing
Why did we
is
go out?
you generally want your soul sand on the bar somewhere to soul sand
Mhm.
stack. I think we went to 95, which you probably can make
I mean,
99 on this.
yeah, it's kind of free, but I don't hate it. Or out. Interesting.
I mean, I
97.
guess
Yeah.
like the time loss here is our pearl is like our first ball, we take
Oh,
a little bit
right.
to throw, and then this isn't a jumped like pearl, so it doesn't have the extra
Yeah.
velocity. And then also on these staircases out, we like crouch over to the edge before doing our next staircase, which also loses time. It's like, which is why that
Yeah,
dragon's
we were
so
like
much
right at the
further ahead.
position. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you
yeah.
like throw the pearl immediately, you do a jump pearl, and then you can like if you learn to staircase with like uncrouching in between each one to like do the jumps very quickly, and then you also soul sand stack as well. It's like very makeable. 99 on the front page. Yeah, that's a lot of like mechanical changes to zero, so it's fine if you don't
Mhm.
want to learn them. But yeah. Yeah, I'm assuming that's just the wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, if you don't mind, I'm just going to go back to this fortress split because I feel like a lot
Yeah.
of things happened here. Um, so I like the nether brick craft there. I think we should be punching these guys off with our sword in hand so that it's already got its like cooldown and like charging back up for this first like hit, right?
Hmm.
Um, I don't know if it's toggle sprint or like what's happening here, but I mean a lot later as well. We take a lot of like weird like jump hits into these places. Um, if we're going to dynamic, you definitely should have done it a lot sooner. Like especially
Yeah,
looking at this fortress, it was like fully lava like SSV. Like you want to be
yeah.
lowering render distance like right now before you're even on the fortress because you can spawn mobs on it like right now. But
Hmm.
we lower our render distance like when we're leaving the best part of the fortress and we're entering like this fully enclosed part, which it's not bad to do dynamic and enclosed, but you very much have to like rely on audio and using like the E counter to look for entities through walls on like lower entity distance, and to do that you also have to be like changing it in the settings menu, which is slow in ranked, which is just another reason why it's much more of like an RSG strat, I guess.
I guess I should also say that bread's like rotten flesh a little bit because it's like slow food. So normally, especially in this situation where you just have like 27 bread on you, you should just be chugging it at all points. Um,
That blaze kill was like very good.
yeah. I feel like we're just not paying attention to where we're moving. We're just
Yeah, like
maybe we already saw the spawner. I don't know.
you know, I just don't really know what's like. So
He's
like
just
just
running
coming to
through a
this
wall.
spawner, why are we not getting up on this ledge, jumping across and clutching up here, and then just getting to these places faster? Like,
Yeah, I don't know what you're trying to do with that render because I'm pretty sure we're just like trying to do something. I just don't know what. Because you're also running into the wall. Also, you weren't able to jump because you placed that soul sand block above your head.
um, yeah, and when you do misplace like that, you don't have to be all the way up. Like you don't have to be stood in this corner to avoid the damage. You can just jump up so that you're like against this block, blow up the bed, and you still take like half a heart. Um, so we punch out the fire, then we should kill this cycle immediately. Um, Probably want to boat these last two guys instead of hitting them off like that. This guy moving into a more favourable position. Need to kill him without a boat, but that last guy, if he dropped, would have been the rod would have just fallen straight off. So you probably should have blaze boated him. Um, and yeah, as Xyroah mentioned earlier, you want to, especially these three blocks here, like
Hmm.
they're blocking so many spawning spaces that you just need to mine them out. And then like build out a like a backboard platform as well. That's just a disaster. Yeah, I just don't like pre-crafting, but like we could have built a backboard here in like 2 seconds. Would have helped so much, and just mine out the blocks. Um, Before
Hmm.
building the portal, you want to pre-craft your eyes so that you can overlap it with the blaze spawner cycle. Um, this portal location's okay if you were on 6 rods because it's like high elevation, which like increases the chance of you not getting caged. But given that we can wait to build this portal, I'd rather just build it somewhere like on top of this four-way, like the nether brick up here. It's just going to be a faster portal build, and it's
I mean,
also
it's
higher
why
up.
70. I mean, like, I don't think it's a problem even if you build it in the hallway. It's
But
gonna be
like
like a
I
nice,
like on top, like
yeah.
it's not like hugely relevant, but just the higher you can build it with it being overlapped is like just better. Yeah, not pre-crafting eyes is bad. Uh, it's like we just spend like 3 seconds, like even more getting the eyes ready.
Adam also recommend adding your IC overlay in your OBS, but also this isn't RTA. We're pausing like a bunch. Three.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
counted 4 pauses in the second one and 3 on the first one. You should just be doing 1 pause and be fine. So again, this is like probably high sense, that's why. But you can like still get around it, I think.
so I don't really know what's going on there. Like back too far, but like I feel like here the like the like mindset should be we're looking in the direction of where our eye went, so we want to pearl hang in this direction. But to do that, we need to get out of the portal. So you just bridge out one
Yeah.
instead of trying to go back to the spawner to throw your pearl because these guys hadn't spawned in when you started bridging this out. And I think
And
I
then this
probably would have
for
gone up here because it's like a little less
yeah, me
blind, but
too.
yeah. And then especially going to the right.
Also avoiding the lava stream.
Yeah. And then I guess one thing we didn't mention in the post-blind segment was you could have crafted your eyes in between, like, especially this pearl here. Could have at least made your blaze powder here, and then you pearl again, like here. Could have made the rest of your eyes. Yeah. So that's that over. I think as far as like major things in the run, uh,
We're just like cramming like so many hay bales.
yeah, I say
Didn't
like
realize that we could just skip it.
it's like not being in third person was the like
Yeah, big.
recurring like important thing in the overworld. Um,
Mhm. When you're playing a random seed, you want to gain as much information about the seed itself as possible because the less time you're actively looking around for stuff, the better. You want to do all of that passively.
yeah,
So the fact that we're just in first person the entire time, just not even attempting to look around, is a bit not good.
yeah, and then especially in this seed, like or like in village seeds, this if you can see like so like you see your lava pool and river before getting to this blacksmith, you can sort of like while you're mining these two logs, you can like mentally like think about how you're going to go about routing the village so that you can get to that gravel and then get to the lava pool in as short a time as possible. And it's like linear path as well. So like going for like the golem after you get a certain patch of hay bale so that you're at the golem and then being at the golem instead of those hay bales at the end of your village up means you're closer to the river or something. Like stuff like that is it's just like that's why you go in F5 to get the information uh, as soon as possible.
Yeah, we're going in F5 for no reason and then going back into first person.
And then same thing with killing the golem. Like we see the gravel here, I'm assuming, and then I mean that's all we really need to know to be honest. Like
Yeah, normally you'd be like looking around more, but I guess it's fine here.
one like I guess one like decision we could have gone for is gone for this tree and mined the like floor cobble, but I hate that floor cobble so much because it's so annoying to pick up. So
Yeah,
I don't disagree with it. Like going for these like because it's more awkward to get like the stone down here, right? But and then in the nether, to be honest, I'm not too sure what you can do about this because normally you enter with a bucket and then you just break the portal, but
yeah.
I
I mean, there's like
guess
a really like niche thing where you can staircase up using those side pillars, but I
yeah,
honestly
I
don't
know what you
recommend
mean,
doing
but
it. it's just like not something that you should be doing anyways, and then therefore you shouldn't be just. It's better to not send something stupid like that randomly.
I guess just like you
Um,
place one block on this, block on that, and then you place like blocks here to give the pigs like bridge up, and then you place the block here so that they can actually path onto the staircase. But yeah, that's like building off of the like outside staircase you do with one block here
mhm.
and then one block on this block as well.
Yeah, that's. I mean, that's just unfortunate, I think. Can they go through the I don't think they can. Hmm.
Yeah, I don't think they tried to path or uh,
I don't know how they got through.
I think they just managed to get something.
Yeah, because
Actually, yeah, yeah,
that one.
yeah, they
Yeah,
get up and
okay.
then they path onto that. They drop down.
No, because it's they must have dropped down. Yeah, that's plausible.
But yeah, safe boomer. So it's the biggest like takeaway from the Bastion. Uh,
Our inventory management is also a bit weird because we did the thing where we have like one stack of soul sand, one stack of gravel, but I mean, so this is like advice from Priffin, which is that when you go to check your first trades, you can get rid of both because you're most likely gonna get more than one stack of each anyways. I mean, I'm just not comfortable leaving on one stack of soul sand. I think one stack of gravel is fine because the use case for gravel is much lower than soul sand, but you can also use soul sand during zero. So I prefer having like more soul sand than gravel.
yeah, like you do like a soul sand backboard and then like say you need to soul speed bridge to like second pull records and then use it in zero, but
Hmm.
you can use like
Yeah.
over a stack in a row. Uh, yeah, and then the last thing in this question I think is didn't
Exit.
really comment on it here, but or in the original like, feedback, but we just kind of send the direction. And had the fortress been over like round the corner here somewhere, like round some terrain, we just completely miss it. Which is why I think you probably should just break spawner here. Like you've got more than enough food to compensate for the pearl hang exit. You've got like 30 pearls, so it's really just not much time left for consistency. The
I would
fortress.
also extremely minor thing, but I think you should have used your fire res earlier so that you could overlap eating bread while purling instead
Oh
of
yeah,
sending it till too late, and then
yeah.
you're
I
gonna have to do fire res while purling.
do we have a splash potion? Fire because you normally use the
Yeah.
splash on the bastion leaves so that
Okay.
you can, because like bastion to
Mm-hmm.
fortress is when you're eating a lot, so
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
getting the
Yeah.
fire res off soon means you have more time to eat. Yeah, that's yeah. It's
Yeah,
just
we do.
generally like you should just have like splash fire res as your like go to when leaving the bastion. Um, yeah, I'm gonna skip past the fortress uh, into the travel to strongholds.
I mean, this is just like incredible.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what to say about this in like as general, but I think it was way too overcommitted, like way too overcommittal to like this extremely low success rate path to second ball rewards. It's the best way to
Yep. Yeah.
describe it. Like,
You would normally get punished, except the seed just opened up there.
and I guess here, like, we like pearl to over here, Y51. I guess I think I probably just want to like pearl down on the side here, but then I'm down more health and I probably have to hunger reset, so not too sure.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I think preferring hunger reset is like fine, especially since if you early commit to it, it's like plus 3 seconds, plus 4 seconds if you're good at it. So it's whatever. I think that's okay. Um,
Oh,
because that's two pearls, right? When you pearl down and then you
yeah.
pearl to your box.
One thing I didn't notice though, we have an extra gold block, which we should have pre-crafted
Oh,
gold pickaxes with.
gold picks. Yeah.
Like the reason is you pretty much always want to do it is it gives you like a gold pickaxe for 0, which makes like cage spawns so much easier to deal with. We don't have enough sticks. So, like,
Did we? Is it like a low? I don't remember, but
I remember we only left with like 40. Oh, wait, no, we have. Oh, wait, that's netherite, not crimson planks. Yeah, we left with 40 planks in the overworld, which I don't know if that's like ranked matter or something. Like to like,
wait, we used the yellow bed for our blaze bed, right? Yeah, we
yeah,
did. I don't know. I don't know how. Then we've used up all our planks.
there's a lot of there's a lot used in the like stuff on the treasure bridge, but
Oh, right, right.
uh,
Yeah, we're just leaving on 36. And then we have 16 by the time we come here. Okay.
no, I think the 0 is just pretty standard. Like,
Yeah.
well, it was just like a 6 bed
But
or 5 bed one.
mhm. It was 5 beds, 1 anchor, I think. Yeah. I would also principally throw out Blackstone when leaving our bastion. So it's interesting that we held on to it.
Oh yeah.
I would be using Netherrack here instead. But not like normally I just have extra soul sand left because I don't throw that out or don't throw too much of it out.
Yeah. Yeah, if you have any questions, just ping us in your thread. Yeah, thanks for sending in the run.